This is not gonna be oh, bottom 4 of the tier list necessarily. This is like 4 characters I personally think would be fun to buff for various reasons, and I'll also explain like how I would buff them given a chance. First character we are gonna go over is no one other than Piranha Plant. This character really. Oh wait. Okay. Yeah, this character really did disappoint on when it got released. Like right away, it was very easy to tell that this character sucks ass. Very bad. Like, all right, let me explain. So, first of all, I feel like Piranha Plant is kind of like a Smash 4 character that somehow made his way in to this game. Like backer, for example, a lot of lag, and in a game where like a lot of moves don't really have much lag, that's a huge downside for sure. A lot of his specials I felt like are very gimmicky. This one in a lot of scenarios it takes a lot of time, so kind of easy to avoid. This one, like if you get hit by the full thing, you'll get damaged a lot. But it's not like any like reliable ways to really put it up to get like a lot of damage consistently. This move, like if you have gone in one direction, you can't go back up. So a lot of Piranha Plant's moves are simply like easy to avoid as well. Easy to avoid and a lot of lag on aerials. Like, why is this one having so much lag as well? It's not like absolutely awful, but it's still like, yeah. So backer and there. Fair also have quite a bit of lag. It comes out pretty fast, but yeah, not too good. So a lot of his movesets I feel like would have to be like reduced in lag and speed up for sure. His up B also could like protect him better. To be fair, I don't mind some characters having like more explodable recoveries. I think that's actually pretty fun. I just feel like you can't like have all of these weaknesses on one character. So on this move, I would like for it to be faster and that you can adjust like, you know, what angle you have. Because as we said, if you're down here, you can't go back up, which is incredibly silly. I would like this one to be a little bit faster. That would be cool, and then less landing on some of his aerials. His downer do spike, but it's really precise to land it. So yeah, Piranha Plant, he will need buffs for sure to become a relevant character. Right now, I feel like he's one of the worst in the game, sadly. Next character is gonna be, and I know some people might not like this choice, and in most cases I don't like these type of choices, but it's gonna be Sheik. For the most part, I'm pretty happy that a lot of the good characters from Smash 4 are nerfed, like the super good characters I mean, because I don't personally really like to see when, you know, the same character is amazing game to game. So I'm not saying that we should like buff Sheik up to like a top tier, but it would be cool to see the character be a little bit better, so occasionally you could see her in tournament. Her damage output is incredibly bad. It's actually crazy how little damage she gives. Like 4.5 damage for this one, if it's like full. So many times with this character, you can like, you see how many hits it is, and it's like, it doesn't give any damage. So you just have to land so many more moves than your opponent. Like, Sheik giving less damage than other characters is fine, but I feel like they overdid it by a pretty significant margin. It's actually crazy that like maybe you have like a character like Olimar or Peach, and they give like 60-70% in like a few hits, and then you have Sheik carrying someone across the entire stage, and then you look at the percentages, and it's like, oh, 19.5. That's good. It's like, really? That sucks. That combined with the fact that Sheik has a very hard time killing is very rough. You can land up smash if you have a platform on some stages. You can land sweet spot up smash, for example. But for the most part, for the most part, I feel like Sheik's kill setups are very, very situational, and a lot of matches kind of snowball into like, oh, Sheik can't kill. In Smash 4, she did have that weakness, but she had so many good stuff to make up for it. But in this game, she doesn't really have that. The thing is, though, I feel like Sheik doesn't need like too many changes to possibly be an absolutely amazing character. And as I said, I don't want Sheik to become a top tier, but it would be cool to have Sheik as like a mid tier or like a low high. So yeah, give her some type of kill confirm that is more reliable. Doesn't have to be absolutely amazing, but something. And make her moves actually give more damage. Then after Sheik, we're gonna have Bowser Jr. This was actually one of the characters I was hoping for to get included in Smash 4. I've always liked Bowser Jr. like outside of Smash. But I remember playing him in Smash 4 for like 30 seconds and being like, yeah, this character is trash. A little bit like Piranha Plant. I was just like, yeah, this character is trash. It's like no reason to main him. And if you can feel that right away after you just like looking at the move set and seeing like how quick moves are, is it any like good potential for follow-ups? Like if you just like look at all the areas and like, yeah, if you can tell right away that, yeah, it's practically no chance that this character will be amazing or even good, then it's, yeah, kind of sad. So for Bowser Jr., outside of me liking him as a character outside of Smash, some changes I could see being made to the character. Let's say his backer, for example. You can do his rising backer and have no lag, right? And that's fine against some type of characters. Like, you can hit, like, Lucina, for example. But Lucina is pretty tall, right? So many characters, if you do, like, a late bear, a little bit the Piranha Plant issue. Where you have, like, a lot of landing lag. And in order to hit shorter characters, you will have to go further down. Which means, as I said, a lot of lag. A lot of his specials are just really, really bad. Like, look at this move. What is this supposed to do? Takes a lot of time to come out. Like, how are you gonna land this move against someone? And someone maybe say, oh, charge. Well, you charge for fucking forever. And it's super, super, like, easy to see it coming. What else do we have? I like the idea of this move, but it has a huge issue. For me, like even if I stand this close trying to hit someone, look at how far he go back when he's doing the side B. Like I'm standing right next to the character and he goes back a lot. So again, another special move that is really hard to land. I would like Bowser Jr. to not like get pushed back when he started, because I feel like if this move could land more reliably, it actually might be like some more combo potential. In before someone say, oh, you can combo with it, the main issue is the fact that it's very hard to land against a good player, I feel like. Also, a lot of his tilts are actually like not really doing anything either. Like F tilt, what is that leading to? It's leading to nothing. This move, it looks trolly, it looks fun, but again, like up tilt probably have up tilt I could see having some more usage. Someone's trying to come down, up tilt into like advantage stage, maybe like upper at some percentages, probably is. But you could change F tilt to something, you know, that puts them in a better position to combo. But yeah, mainly I would change his special and make his backer not have as much landing lag. And then last character is gonna be my second favorite character in the game, Mewtwo. The best of the 4 characters that I want to see buffed. This character do have quite a few tools for sure. Like he has good movement. His fair is really really quick, really strong. Shadow Ball is good, down tilt of good range. So it's not like he's an awful character all around, But his disadvantage is very, very bad. Like, if you're above with Mewtwo, it's hard to come down. He's very light, despite being a very heavy Pokemon, like, outside of, you know, the Smash world. Down tilt many times doesn't lead into anything. Like, if you're standing really close, you can often get a fair. But most of the time with Mewtwo, like, if you try to space this move, you will try to, like, space it fully or close to fully. So, you know, how do you say? Like, you don't want to stand this close doing a down tilt and risk getting, like, punished. Like, normally in fighting games, you want to, like, try to perfect space or close to perfect space your moves. But yeah, some of the changes I would do to Mewtwo that could make him very, very good is making space down tilt combo into stuff more often. Now it's like never. Another thing I would change is making him heavier. It doesn't make any sense that he's as light as he is. So that's something I would change. I would also give him something from throws. Like that, this does, like, he has no follow-ups from grabs, which is kind of silly. If you do down throw and they DI away, you have nothing. And same for every other throw. So it doesn't have to be anything absurd. It doesn't have to be like, oh, you get a grab and then a quick 50. Just give him something from grab, so to make people a bit more afraid of like regular grabs. And then I'm also gonna show something as well. We're gonna show something as well that is very, very sad for our boy Mewtwo. All right, look at this. Look at this. How did that rest land? How is his hurt, like, this entire tail? Look at that. That's so unfair. That's so unfair. Why is his entire tail a hurt box? It's like, it's so hard for this character to get out of disadvantage. Because that tail is just like, hit me. Hit me. So, reduce the hurt box on that tail by a lot. Please. Please. But yeah, that's gonna be the 4 characters that I personally hope to see buffed. This doesn't mean that if, you know, some other character that is like, you know, especially if they are on the lower end of the tier list, if they get buffed, most of them I will be fine with if they get buffed. But yeah, this was my 4 choices for characters I personally hope to see buffed. But yeah, let me also know what characters you guys would see getting buffed in the future as well. And in before someone asks, oh, what about nerfs? I'm more of a guy that unless something is really, really like in need of a nerf, I don't really think it should happen too early. So for now, I don't think any nerfs is needed in this game.